Right, folks, so I'm sitting here with the wonderful Neil for Dram Golf, and we've just played our first practice round as such. Dundonald Links.
It is a practice round.
It's the lovely Neil's 50th birthday present, so I got to come along for this round, and more than anything, we're just going to sit and blather and talk absolute balls about how we got in the day, and then we're playing again tomorrow. So, first and foremost, cheers, brother. A wee dram.
Cheers, thank you for coming along.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, if you haven't tried this out, by the way, highly recommended.
Have a wee dram when you're doing this.
Wee dram needed.
So, the day, great.
Let's paint a picture.
Paint a picture.
We're going to paint a picture, right? Because it's not as simple as just going out and playing golf. Today, and Paul will agree, it has been horrendous with weather. It's been dry, but the wind has been against us. We've had 42 mile per hour winds all day today. And majority of that, I can admit, was in our faces.
I think as well, if you break it down, 42 mile an hour winds is gale force winds.
Yeah, and it was unbelievable. We never filmed any of it. We just wanted to go out today, just have a bit of fun, just get a course layout because we're filming tomorrow, and we just wanted to just get a feel for it because it's our first major link course that we've ever played on, and we didn't want the pressure of cameras, so we decided just go have fun because we knew the weather condition wasn't for us.
Yeah.
And it's because of our inexperience as well at playing golf. It probably would be great content for you guys, but for us it wasn't. It was absolutely horrendous because when we were teeing off, the ball was hitting the air and it was like stopping immediately and coming back towards us. So what I'd normally hit, I was reducing about 50 yards, and it was the same for Paul as well. It's just, it wasn't going the direction. But we had fun.
It was great. It was
absolutely fantastic.
And I think at the end, like we obviously say, it's like we got our scores and we're like we weren't happy with our scores, but at the same time, I think within us we knew that the wind caused us so much more difficulty. I think that's the thing about playing a links course as well. I still can't believe that it was after Christmas time. I can't even remember what month. I started picking up the clubs because of Neil.
Yeah.
And I'm playing a links course. I just think that's mental in itself.
I know, it's like 15 years and no touching my golf clubs, and like 6 months later I'm on the links course and we're playing an amazing... The Dundonald Links course is, I think, absolutely fantastic. And also I've not played on any other, but if just going by this course alone, it's just phenomenal. It's one of the beautiful courses. You get to see Isle of Arran across the water. It's just the scenery itself is just absolutely beautiful. Just to come here, just to see the scenery was amazing. We stopped playing golf just to have a look at the views and take pictures. So that's how beautiful this place is for us.
Even on a great gusty day, you were still kind of in awe of the majesty of the surroundings was really cool, eh?
It was just stunning. It was high. Fair dues, it was slightly cloudy, but there was some sun coming through, and it was just high winds that we had. But looking at the view, it was like, it was so surreal to look at, and like, we actually stopped playing just to have a look at the view.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it's so beautiful to look at. But I'm happy we came, I'm happy we played, and I'm even happier that we get to play tomorrow.
No, exactly. I know. Do you know what I loved as well? Is like how... so I spoke to my wife about this morning, and there was a restaurant in Edinburgh called Castle Terrace, right? And it was one of these like Michelin star highfalutin fancy restaurants, right? So we went there for dinner one time.
Because you're posh, right?
Yeah, because we're posh. And I was bricking it because I'm like, they're going to see through me. It's like, I'm not meant to be eating here, type of thing. We went there, and it was the maitre d', he was dead nice. He was like, listen, I'll work here, you're eating here. Just remember that. It's like, you're the guest here that's paying to be here. And it really put me at ease about the kind of the poshness of it. And I kind of felt like that this morning before we came. But the minute we got in the door, every member of staff was so friendly.
That was the other thing that I was going to think about, going to mention, is the staff here are just absolutely amazing. Is it your first time here? Yes, and they're so helpful, and it's like, oh, you've got this, that, there, and this, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, I reckon what you just said there. It's like, say it again, and it doesn't matter, like, how stupid I was. And it's like, they were so helpful. It's like, right, we'll slow it down and tell me again. I'm like, okay, and it's just the politeness. And when we went for lunch, we sat in the wrong seats apparently, because she went, you didn't want to sit here, you want to sit here so you can check out the view. And it was a better seats. That we just sat down, we had the window behind us. Never gave it a thought.
No, we just sat down at the table.
And she went, you probably want to sit in these other two seats so you can look at the view. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
And I was like, that view is absolutely stunning. I went, oh, there's Aaron over there, and there's a wee ferry, and it's like, but it's a lot of things, and they're so helpful, and you know me, I like banter, you know, and they took the banter and they went with the banter, and you had banter at lunchtime as well,
yeah,
and it was they're so friendly. The staff were just amazing here. That they were just, it's about you and your stay and your journey while being here, and they just want to make it as best as possible, and I think it's absolutely, I mean, the accommodations that we're in is absolutely stunning as well.
Which we're actually in the now, like, we're recording this the now, like, I was like, oh, we get a backdrop, and, you know what I mean, you got the tartan curtains, and
they're coming home. They're coming home.
It's just been a brilliant day. What are your overall thoughts on the course? Like, you've went in that first tee. Like, what's been your overall feelings having wanted to play here and now you have? What's your thoughts?
See, the anticipation and what I think was going to happen to actually happen are two different things. I think I was going to be nervous teeing off at the front tee, the first tee. I thought I was going to be nervous on the 9th hole at the pin, because with the 9th and the 10th, like the 9th pin and the 10th tee off is right at the Dundonald area, so everyone can see it. And I thought I was going to be nervous, and I wasn't. I was so focused on just playing the game that I wasn't caring who was watching. Yeah, and I think normally I would have been, but it was because we played the front 9, and it was amazing. It was like we were the only two people on the course.
I know, for a good couple of hours, eh?
It was like there was no one there, and we took our time doing it. I mean, we were just so, take pictures. We had take pictures. Look how beautiful it is. And it's like there was no one else there. No. And we were so relaxed. But teeing off, I mean, the guy in the wee shed,
Gary was brilliant. Shout out to Gary, by the way.
He was brilliant. Awesome. He was just chat, and we can talk for Scotland, like, and it was just so, it was friendly, just going back and forth, and it was right, I'll leave you take and go, and we went, and there was I didn't feel like he's watching, or the clubhouse, there's people watching. It was like, I think he helped us to relax.
100%, he really did.
And before we started off, because he took our pictures as well. He's like, just enjoy yourself, guys, have a great time, I'll see you tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, and we just literally teed off, and it wasn't, I never felt like that someone's going to be watching me. I was like, this is great. And we just teed off and playing the whole course. It was a lot better than what I thought.
Yeah.
It was like 100% better, because I was like, it could be hard. It's going to be a long par 4. There's a lot of bunkers. There's this. I'm going to be really nervous. And I wasn't. I was just like, this is great. And I kept saying, this is amazing how we're here. and we just played, and we did have some couple of bad shots, and I was like, that's just due to the wind. But it wasn't us. We weren't playing bad. And see, when we finished, I didn't want it to finish.
Yeah,
because it was just an amazing experience to have, just to come to a linked course and have the opportunity to play on it's just a stunning course to play on. It's definitely want me to play more linked courses. I think I want to go and adventure and expand out in different
I think
links.
as well, don't you think it's like the last, 4 holes? Suddenly you were on the 18th. It's like,
it was just there.
It was great, though, in terms of the enjoyment level, but suddenly you're on the 18th, you're like, how did that happen?
Because I'm saying to you, what are we on? And you're like 16, and I'm like, I was like, no chance. We just teed off in the 10th just a minute ago.
I was 16 going on 17.
It was just, I'm like, no. I'm arguing with you, like, no, we're not. Because we just teed off in the 10th. But it's just, it went quick, but it didn't feel it went quick. I don't know. It's just, I loved every second of being on the course.
I think we were just really mindful of the whole experience.
Yeah, I think coming off of West, I've done Westwood, and I went to Dundonald, and I've done the Tries, and I've done the Falkirk. But it's nothing compared to here. It's up a few levels, and it's just, I think the view just helped it. And even though we did have that bloody wind, which it did infuriate us at times, because we thought we didn't play bad, we went swinging bad. I mean, if we didn't have that wind, we would have been under par, maybe. No really, but it felt like that.
It probably would have been about, I don't know, like anywhere between 10 and 15 strokes of a difference. I think, anyway. But we'll find out tomorrow, by the way.
Let's hopefully the drinking that's not affected us. But it didn't feel like we were struggling, apart from just the wind bringing the ball back. Maybe like 20 to 50 yards at times. I mean, the ball stopped in mid-range and decided to come back, and I'm like, how's that possible? But again, your experiencing golfers would know to hit low and try and like sting in it, but we're not that. No, we're not at that level.
I've just not got that skill set.
We're still beginners. I still see myself as a beginner. I mean, I've only been doing this about 6-7 months, so I'm still trying to get a feel for it. And I just feel like if we kept it low, it would have been fine. It was a certain pocket in the air, and just grabbed the ball and threw it the other way. And it's like, if we could have avoided that, if we knew how to avoid that, I think your scores would have dropped.
Or you viewed it. There was a shot that hit my drive, and it went all the way to the left, and Neil said the way that he saw it was like it was like a movie, and it just went whoof, and came all the way back into the right.
Artificial. If I had caught it on camera, people would have said, you've edited that. Because he should have been on the other fairway, to be honest, because he went so far left, and it was a hard left. I just can't see how it went up, and it just started turning, and it was like a curve, and it's just like someone guided it round and put it in the bang in the middle of the fairway. And all that. How's that possible? Where I sliced him over the hill.
But then, to be fair, the shot after, I topped the life out of it, so he got me back. Karma's a bitch.
But again, it's all experience, it's all learning, and I'm glad. And you probably should have filmed it, but for us, it was a first experience on a link course without the pressure of worrying about hitting the record button as it's sitting in position. We don't have a camera crew, right? It's just one man and a camera, and we're editing our own stuff. I mean, we don't go like 3 people with cameras up there behind us, to the left of us, or whatever. It's just me and a camera, and it's the same with Paul here. It's him and a camera. So, to have the opportunity to go out without the camera, just to get a feel as a first time on a links course, I think it was far better than having the pressure of like clicking that button. because I don't think we were appreciated it.
Yeah.
I think we went in tomorrow negative.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm glad we didn't use the cameras, and I think we're going to be a bit more positive tomorrow, even with a camera on, because it's not going to be as windy. Fingers crossed it's not going to be as windy.
Fingers crossed.
But if it is, it's going to be content for you guys to watch, and it'll be a mess for us to film.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. But we're going to enjoy it.
Aye, and the good thing is, see, tomorrow I've got our tea time isn't until 12, and at the back of these huts, we've got the driving range where you're just able to hit your balls. We've got the chipping range, we've got the putting green. So we've got a couple of hours where we're able to kind of warm up, which is something we don't do.
Never do.
You know what I mean?
Never.
So we're going to warm up properly, and hopefully if the wind stays low and we play like we did today without the added wind, I think we'll do really well.
I think we'll do pretty decent. I mean, our handicap now is good where it is on the Grint app.
I think for me, I'm happy with it. Do you know what I mean?
You came, what it was just a month ago, you've dropped quite significant, and I think that's great. But that's because you're not used to playing on courses, driving ranges. Like we're range golfers, right? Range golfers, right? But I play more courses than you have.
Yeah, aye.
Right? But that's going to change this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And you're going to see your handicap drop even more. Whereas mine is, I don't think it's too low for me. I think that's not a true reflection.
But it must be, because that's
I know, but see, I don't see it. Right? Because when I play myself, I'm taking my time, I'm thinking about my swing, and I'm analysing it, and I hit. Whereas I'm playing someone else, I'm thinking about my swing, thinking about your swing, analysing my hit, thinking about your hit, what distance you go. Whereas today, as I say to you, at dinner time or at lunchtime, I'm not helping you out.
You're not trying to.
Whereas normally I'd like go, Paul, you've got certain yard, try using this club, that club. I want you to go and try and enjoy yourself. And no, today I just like, I did say once, oh, maybe you should, and you went, leave me, use me. I went, that's fine. And that was only one time I said anything. The one time I said anything, I went, no, that's fine. I need to let you play your in game.
Yeah.
And you did, and you played brilliant. And it shows. And I was like, and I need to learn to shut up. But because I take my young people out, my kids out with me, I'm so used to going, right, go and use this club.
You're so used to being
that distance. Aye. And I'm treating my son. He's my son. And it's just in the habit of what I'm doing. But I need to stop getting into that habit, I think, and just let you. And I will tomorrow. It'll be the same. I'll be focused on my end game. I want to try and break 90, hopefully, tomorrow. And if the wind's, please,
right, of course,
not there. I should be able to do it. And I'll just leave you to play yours, and I'll play my game, and you'll get to see the contents of my side of it, and you'll get to see Paul's side of it, and make sure you subscribe to both channels, which will be great. But I think we've got it in ourselves to play better tomorrow, because we've had that like layout and seen how the grounds are playing and what they feel like. The greens, we understand the greens now, because the greens here are fast, very fast greens. And I'm like, right, so didn't hit it, but you normally hit it at Westerwood, hit it a little bit slower, and I think that would help us both.
I think I've never played, even though I played Westerwood, I played the Trice, I played Falkirk, they've always been on that kind of wetter, slower side. This is the first time I've played where the greens are dry.
And we've not used winter mats either.
No winter mats.
No winter mats. Yeah. Not once did we use winter mats.
Yeah.
And that felt weird. Even though when I started back up the golf, I didn't use it, and then I got myself the winter mat, the spark thing, and it changed my game. Yeah. And I mean, my handicap and my scoring just dropped. Yeah. And to come out today, and I'm like, oh, I need my mat, but I'm like, it's dry. Why would you need it?
Yeah.
And it's just that transition from using the winter mat to actually off the ground.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Aye.
But hey, we did it.
We did it. I think as well, it's like, I think I'm dead. One, but I'm proud of myself, but I'm like, obviously, like, I'm proud of you as well. Like, I think you look at, even though we can sit and go and be critical of our performances, right?
I am.
Yeah. But from the day you picked the club back up to now,
Yeah.
you've got to think that's a massive leap. I still, again, and when I talk to like the other boys about it, I'm like, I can't believe like I hit, like when I went to Triton, I hit a 90.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going, I've only been back playing for 5 months and I'm able to do that. Do you know what I mean? I think that shows, one, we do have a passion for it.
Yeah.
And I think when we and Neil go to the range quite often together and we just play, because sometimes it's great to get a practice, but when we go together, most of the time we just play the virtual golf.
Yeah, we just play golf.
And that really helps.
We just hit clubs. The clubs, it's like virtual golf.
Because you want to know your clubs and know
the distance.
The distances, aye. And I think I'm really grateful to you for that. I think I think if I'd started playing golf myself, I wouldn't be here. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because when I started off, it was challenging because I was like, I've got no one to talk to. There's no one that I can go like, oh, I hit a really bad shot, or what do you think of these clubs? Or I'm thinking about, my swing and blah, blah, blah. Have you watched this YouTube videos? Because I watch all the YouTubers like Four Bros, Rick Shields, Peter Finch, and I watch all that and I'm like, who did I talk to about that? And it's like, there's no one.
Yeah.
Or if I go to the driving range and I'm like, well, I've just smashed my 7-iron 200 yards, and who did I talk to? Because the other half of it, she's like, boring. So I was like, oh, Paul, you used to play golf. How do you fancy coming back here? Use my kids' clubs and see how you're going. You're like, oh, button.
Weirdly as well, the conversation happened the day that we went to the Spartans. I was like, come out and play golf with me. I'm like, okay. And then then it was the ball, and it's like,
that's right.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. So then
ball. Aye. But it's just weird knowing that you used to play. And I'm like, I wonder if I can get him back into it. It's like, come to the range and like, don't worry about clubs because you can use my which is my brother's old clubs there. It's like, come, and as soon as you started swinging, you're like, then we're just texting. That was it. It just grew and grew. I was like, have you watched? Have you tried this swing? I'm watching this to see how you swing. And I'm like, well, I've just had a lesson. Try doing this. And it's like, all right.
Get your own channel. Let's get started.
Well, that's the thing. I only created like the TikTok and YouTube thing for me, for my journey.
Yeah.
Now, also I've done like the darts. Darts reviews for the big brands, but I was like, I don't want to do that. A part of me still likes doing reviews, and that's why I'll review some of the products for golf, and getting someone like a beginner's perspective of this object. Will it help me in my training and like as a beginner, so someone else can see it and go, oh, right, okay, it works for him as a beginner, and then I get it. And I take that from like the 7 years of doing darts. I'm like, if you're a front gripper, this will suit you because of this. And if you're a rear gripper, this will suit you because of this. And people got it because I understood the mechanics of darts.
Yeah.
And see, because I'm trying to learn the mechanics of golf, it's like, well, as a beginner, this is what I've learned. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned. And you can take it on, accept it and try it that way, or you tweak it for your side it, and it works. Always using the same, but you diluted it into a mechanic that works for you.
Yeah.
So, it works. So, it's just weird. I'm like, no, but the whole channel thing was for me to, if I put it out there, I can't quit and just back out there. Yeah. Like I did 15 years ago.
Aye.
It's like, I hit, I'm rubbish, I'm going to get up, have my golf clubs in the shed and never touch them again. Whereas I put it out there and people see it and go, so what are you doing now?
Yeah.
And I feel like, well, I need to show them that I'm still
At it and still doing
Still at it. I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to better myself. What do you guys think? Am I doing all right? Is there, like, give me advice?
Mm.
And I do get like content back, like, oh, see if you're overswinging, you open it out and you're coming in on yourself, and you're like, right, I'm not noticing that, but I'll take it on board and I'll try it out, and if it doesn't work, thanks for like saying to me, but it just doesn't work for me. But you know, but I'm always there to take advice, but also give advice as a beginner to someone else who's getting as well. You know, it's like, don't be scared of it. Like this year, I plan on doing comps and tourneys with Westerwood, hopefully, and I'm just wanting to see, as a newbie who's never done it, what it's like, and share my experience with like these guys and go, well, I've never done it because I've had the fear of it. I don't know what it's like. Whereas I'll film it and you just go, oh, is that it? Is that easy? Yeah. Right, I'm going to do it with my club then, and that's what it's all about. It's like, I'm willing to take the bullet, try it out, show you guys it, and then you can take it on whether you want to do it or not, and go, no, you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
And that's us, mate. We're back out the motor. We've had a good day today, and then that's us.
I'm not one. See, to be honest, don't want this to stop. I love playing golf. I know playing like different courses. I'm not too sure it, but I don't know what it is about here. Mm-hmm. It's just the picturesque view, the quietness that there is. It's just like, if you got like me, there's a lot of noise in here. You know, it's not there.
Aye.
I mean, for my mental well-being, mental health well-being, being out there stops the voices here, and it quiets it down. And I think that's what I liked today, was it was quiet.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, just everything just stopped. Any worries or like meetings or training or the kids stuff or like my job, dealing with kids, and like anything kicks in that gets me worked up or stopped.
Yeah.
And there was nothing the other day, and I was just like, this is my moment. Mm-hmm. This is me enjoying me time.
Yeah.
Trying to get this little bloody white ball down there without it coming back there. Can't wait. And it's great.
Aye.
And I think it's one of the best things that I've done is pick up the clubs and just start doing that. Because again, I'll go back, and I said it to the missus, and I was like, see darts, I can do that and stop and do what I need to. Go do something else, come back to it, and stop and go do something. Whereas you play golf, you're on a course, you can't stop to go do this and do that, because there's no way you can go anywhere.
It's not like that, it's like, you've walked it, so you're going to hit your fucking walk back.
Aye, so, exactly. It's like, well, I'm out now, I might as well finish it all.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I don't know about yourself, when I'm out playing, my phone never gets touched. I don't look at emails, I don't look at TikTok or YouTube or like anything. Was when I'm at home and I'm like at darts, I'm like, I can have my phone in hand holding darts and just go, alright, just do this. Alright, but you can't do that out there, because you're having to think about the lay of the land, how far you've got to go, what club to use, and it's like, right, let's try and get there without hitting so many strokes.
Yeah. I'm like Aberdeen.
Takes it all away.
I'm like Aberdeen top tracer in the Grint one. It's telling me 147. Okay, so I need to hit my... Wait, I can't hit that far.
Yeah, it's like, well, that says I hit this at the range.
I was like, that's a good day, like.
Don't.
So I hate about the averages is like, no.
It's just horrendous, eh? It's like, again, I say it in my other videos, it's like, you can't take what your average is at a range because you're on a dry, flat map.
Yeah.
Whereas a golf course is where you really learn. The range for me is learning your mechanics. So getting to learn how to not to overswing or come over yourself. That's what the range is for.
Aye.
You can't learn your distance at the range because it's awfully dry.
Yeah.
and you're not worried about where it's gone.
Aye,
I
totally.
mean, you can hit 200 yards and do that, and hit 200 yards out of there. But you know, if you do that on a golf course,
Aye,
it's rubbish.
yeah,
You know, you're in amongst the trees, and it's like 200 yards means nothing because then I'm meant to be out there, and I'm off that direction.
exactly.
So it's a case of like, it's for me going to the range is keeping the ball consistent and going straight.
Mm-hmm.
None of my slices, no fading, no drawing, they top, especially the top.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to top the ball, so it's learning how to just hit the ball, keep it straight. That's what the range is for me. And we always play the virtual golf thing. We don't hit like 10 balls with the same club and then change club 10 balls. We go, right, 18 holes, what course, we'll go a little bit harder today.
Yeah.
Like, we'll challenge ourselves. And it's not challenging each other, it's like challenging ourselves to play better.
Especially in match format, isn't it?
Aye, and it's like, you've got that, and it's like, what do you feel? And I'm like, are you sure? And you're like, aye. I'm like, well, go for it. And you go for it, and it's like, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
And it's like, good. Or, well, you know better for the next time then.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
That's what that's for. But on a golf course, just get out there. If you can't do 18, day 9. If you can't do 9, do whatever you can.
Mm.
I mean, there's times I would take my kids out and we only do 3 to 6 and leave.
Yeah.
It's the experience of teeing off a tee, not the big rubber ring things, and hitting off slopes, different roughage, and taking into consideration, especially for the boys, it's wherever you hit it, you're going to have to go and get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the range, like, try to get the pin off it, and it's like way over here, and I'm like, go do that in the course and see what happens.
Aye,
like,
you're
going to have to go in there for 5 minutes and try and find that, and then you've lost the ball that you paid for. You know, and it's like, that's where the difference is, and I think taking that, getting away from the range and going on the course and going, right, that's cost me money.
Yeah.
For hitting that bad shot, I can't find that ball. 20 pence or £1, whatever it is for that ball, you know, that's still money that you've lost for hitting a bad shot. Then you think about your next shot and going, don't do that again. Let's focus on how we can get that swing that you did. Maybe the other day at the range that you go that straight. Let's try and get that. That's what that's all about.
And it's like that. It's like bringing everything together and bringing it on the course. And I think there was a lot of that today. Just for me personally, I think there was some things I've done in the range that I fine-tuned that I managed to do today. Obviously, there's some things like just environmental that I'm not used to playing in grass or doing this. But at the end of the day, I just have to keep playing more and we'll get better. And I think tomorrow is that as well. I'm really looking forward to going back out, and I'm so glad we've got the 2 games, because like I said to Neil earlier, I was like, we get to go back out and play against ourselves. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like that thing in Mario Kart when it was like the ghost went round.
Yeah.
It was like if you were winning, you'd see it behind you and all that type of thing. So, aye. Thank you very much for watching this. We will obviously have more content up. You can find Neil at We Drama Golf on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Aye. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it.
Yeah. One Ball Golf, my channel here. A lot of my kind of content will start to incorporate testicular cancer, but with this view, I'm just trying to get the golf off there. But One Ball Golf, there's a reason behind that. If you haven't seen the earlier videos, go back, have a wee look. And yeah, thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
Thank you for having me.